If you know me, you know where my heart is, you know what I mean? And how I do really play to win.
He's just a dog. I mean, Jimmy is one of the most special players and closers in this league. You know, he's somebody I've respected for a long time. He just continues to get better, and he's the guy we want the ball in his hands at the end of a game, so tonight was no different.
Jimmy Butler is an NBA superstar, known not just for his impressive skills on the court, but also, as of recently, for his unwavering confidence. Confidence is one of the best traits you can have, but arrogance is one of the worst, and the line between them can be blurry. Some people are worried that if they try to become confident, they'll cross the line into arrogance, or even if they don't cross that line, that other people will perceive their new confidence as arrogance. In this video, I'll help you look and feel confident without the arrogance.
I got 9.9 out of 10 after 327 women rated me. Let's see your talent. Let's see your talent, you ugly piece of.
Okay, stop.
Let's start with the obvious. Confidence is attached to reality. It backs up what it says. Arrogance is overinflated and is often proven false by reality. Jimmy's confidence is based in reality and an accurate understanding of what he and his teammates are capable of. This is what Jimmy said last year after he got knocked out of the playoffs by the Celtics in Game 7.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to play with the guys that I did have the opportunity to play with. We had enough. Next year, we will have enough, and we're going to be right back in the same situation, and we're going to get it done.
And he was in the same position again this year. He went to Game 7 with the Celtics in the playoffs, but this time, he won.
The Heat are going to the NBA Finals.
A year ago to the day, I asked you what you thought you guys needed to get over the threshold. And you said, in part, you knew you could get it done. Why was that belief in that moment so strong? And what does it feel like to be right?
I know that the group that they put around me at all times is going to give me an opportunity to do so. So I was always very, very confident in that. I worked extremely hard with the team. I'm just confident. I know the work that we all put into it, so I know what we're capable of.
The confidence that he had in his team and himself was backed up by a year of training leading up to this moment. Arrogance tends to overinflate your view of your own skills, while confidence comes from an accurate view of what you can do. So the lesson here is, don't talk if you can't back it up. But the most defining aspect of arrogance, as you're most likely to see it, and even how you're most likely to show it, is loudness. Confidence is a statement, arrogance is a scream. Check out this example.
When someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god. I just told you, that's who I think I am.
Now contrast this with how Jimmy is right before he goes into the final game of his series with the Celtics, which he goes on to win.
Jimmy, are you Nostradamus? Because last year, May 29, 2022, you sat at that stage and said that we're going to get it done and we have what it takes. Why do you still feel that way?
Because we got some good basketball players on this team. Got some good people that work hard, they do things the right way, and they put the team first and want to win. At the end of the day, that's all that you can ask for from anybody, especially my teammates.
In addition, arrogance comes through when someone's status or track record leads them to believe or behave as if they are superior to other people. Not just that they are better in a single sport like basketball, but that they are a better person in general. A few years ago, in a now infamous Timberwolves practice, Jimmy showed this sign of arrogance.
I'm just gonna read a little bit of Adrian Wojnarowski's report on what happened there, that you were loud, emotional, passionate, we like to say, targeting Coach Tom Thibodeau, teammates like Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, that you told GM Scott Layton, quote, you effing need me. How would you describe what happened today?
A lot of it's true.
Jimmy like, fuck out of here, he trash. Jimmy start talking to the GM, everybody in the gym. Y'all better mother effing pay me. I'm like that. I'm like, he is nuts. Y'all think that team can win without me? I'm him. Pay me. Pay me.
Or in a more extreme example.
I mean, I don't talk to my family.
Why not?
They're irrelevant.
They're irrelevant?
None of them have followers. If they got followers or got rich, I'd probably talk to them again.
Now, hang on a minute. Did you just say I don't talk to my family because they don't have followers?
Can anyone tell me like what I would talk to my mom about if she's not going to be making me relevant? Now I have a career and I'm famous. Like, that's what happens when you get famous. You cut people off.
Seriously?
I mean, everyone's upset with it, maybe because you guys aren't relevant either, so you don't understand.
No matter what success you may have in life, you need to get clear on your values and standards so that you know how you and other people should behave. And those standards apply whether you're at the top of your industry or just breaking in. So while you might decide that it's not a problem to write a shorter email when people are demanding of your time, it would probably still be arrogant of you to agree to a meeting and not show up and then not apologize. In short, do not let yourself believe that you are better than other people because you have achieved more. Finally, you can spot arrogance by how it shares or doesn't share the credit of success.
Y'all think that team can win without me? I'm him.
Basketball is a team sport. No one can win on their own. Everyone has teammates and coaches, fans who support them, opponents who push them. And as cheesy as it sounds sometimes, we want to see that acknowledged during victory. So when people give credit to their teammates, we realize that they know the contributions of others and see them as less arrogant.
They replayed a clip from last year after the Eastern Conference Finals when you said a year from now, we're going to be back, we're going to be in the same position, and we're going to get it done. How did you know that?
I have so much belief in myself and this group of guys. In the squad that Coach Pat and Spo and everybody else put together, I see it every single day. I know how good of players that we have. I know how good of a team we are, and we made it happen.
In summary, confidence is secure because it's based on reality. It's quiet, it doesn't act morally superior, and it remains humble while acknowledging others or even luck, but it still has conviction, built through experience. Arrogance may look like extreme confidence, and I think that's why people are worried confidence will turn into arrogance, but the way that arrogance is created is almost the exact opposite of confidence. Arrogance often comes from insecurity. Arrogant people tend to focus on the praise they'll achieve from winning, rather than the achievement itself. And that's because arrogant people feel like they need a constant stream of external approval, so they'll give opinions even when they have no experience, flaunt their success loudly, and still not feel great inside. If I had to boil it down to one distinction, it would be this. Arrogance occurs when you identify your self-worth with your skills and your opinions. Because they are yours, they must be superior, and if they weren't superior, you'd feel worthless. Confidence occurs when your self-worth is so solid that you can evaluate your skills honestly. Sure, you're gonna put the work in to make sure your skills are top-notch and that your opinions are well-founded, but you always recognize that they can probably be improved. You don't need them to be superior or perfect to feel like you are enough. While I think Jimmy used to be a little arrogant, he has grown into an extremely confident player. Now the question is, what are you? Are you confident or unsure? Are you self-assured or are you arrogant? Hopefully this video has given you a hint, and if you sense that you're tilting towards the arrogant side, the root of the problem is self-esteem, which I'll be talking about in a future video and have talked about in past videos. Though, hopefully, this has been a good starter. If you want to get notified when that video comes out, subscribe. And that's all you need to know to figure out if you or someone you know is confident or arrogant. Confidence is rooted in truth, while arrogance is usually proven false by reality. Confidence is quiet, while arrogance is a scream. Confidence shares the credit of success, while arrogance hogs the spotlight. Confidence is rooted in a strong sense of self-worth, while arrogance is rooted in insecurity. If you like this video, you should check out the video I made on Mark Cuban on how to command respect without being a jerk.
But you know what's going to screw you up, Cash? The fact that you're believing your own nonsense.
I have a daughter who's 14, and I have a daughter who's 17. Alyssa and Alexis, I want them to meet you, and I want them to learn from you.
Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.